2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Konai on his way over. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta. And now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Low middle.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low inside.
0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Acuna going back. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. No score here in the second. There's a swing and a miss. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on.
De La Cruz takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Third baseman.
This is Willie Castro.
Low middle.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Stretches out and hauls it in. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
That one fouled off. Not many guys in this league can beat you in this many ways, Singy.
Yeah, he's making pitchers work every pitch of every at-bat. Really good rhythm and discipline in the box.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 out man at first. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Inside, just missed. Riley getting to start at the hot corner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Lifted in the air, right center field. 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher Drake Baldwin.
This one smashed down the right field line. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Harris in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
To the right side, and that one handled. Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
On that play, it looked like he had plenty of time, Boog. Just bounced that throw, and it resulted in the error. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Low inside.
Strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Broken bat, roller to first. And they tag him out.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin Conine.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Hey!
Four-seam
The Fish
fastball,
looking to
high
strike
inside.
first here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Marlins lead 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ryan Aram. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that. That one not close. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the dirt. The Braves with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Runner on the go again. Look out, way inside. Acuna up to third on the wild pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And that is out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Payoff pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marcy on the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Start of the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Check swing, and he went 0-1. This to third. De La Cruz. And it gets by him. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Davison De Los Santos.
That's outside.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Curveball. Low middle. Sweeper. Low inside.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
The changeup missing. Ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the...
Brings it in. And that is that. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. And midway in the fourth, we're tied 0-0. Bottom of the fourth, now in for the Braves, Mike Trout. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Trout on the move. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Marcy gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the
Here comes Austin Riley. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Trout on the move. Fouled off down the right side. Now the 0-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Runner on the move again. On the ground to the left. Castro whips it across. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Off the plate, ball
As a
one.
pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and he popped it up. Lopez settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Braves strand one through four. Still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. In the air, right field. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now it's the DH, Xavier Edwards.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Curveball. Middle inside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Low inside.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the book. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II. Out towards right center field. Marcy should have this one. And there's one away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Next offering is downstairs. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 3-1 is on the way. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 35 on the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That smash towards center. Marcy under it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, DJ Lindsay. He's one of the best players in the game. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Save. Dylan Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's fouled off. The 1-1. This to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Low inside.
Oh,
And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
High inside.
On the ground, right side. Aram. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Changeup. Low inside.
Now one
Ball
missed.
Changeup. Low middle.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Middle outside.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. One out, man at first. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins.
For Miami.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Mike Trout. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And one out now.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, right at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Austin Riley. Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. And now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos.
Nope,
that one close, ruled the ball. Ball one.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Middle center.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that misses. 3-1 now. High fly ball, right field. Acuna under it. And there's one down.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boo. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one pulled foul.
Slider. Low outside.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One down. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Relay to second, not in time. It's a double.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ryan Aram. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Man at second. Two now. Runner takes off for third. Got him swinging. Go to third. He's safe. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Fires to third, but he's back. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third. Back at Truist Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Willie Castro getting ready to hit.
Now pitching for the
And
Braves,
we've got ourselves a pitching change. J.R. Ritchie.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Down low, it kicks away. But no advance. That's ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. On the ground right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the tying run in scoring position now. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Marlins with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Seam fastball. High outside.
Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Fires to second,
He's in there.
but
He's
safe. Good effort there, and now we check back on the lefty status.
Curveball. Low middle.
Chop to the left side. Riley tossed to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now it's the shortstop, Lindsey. Just missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a
for Miami.
back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Oh, that got him. And a go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. At the plate, DJ Lindsey.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Ellie on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop strike 3.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Little chopper rolls foul. The Braves with the go-ahead run at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. Outside low, and the count's full.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
De La Cruz stands at third with one gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard, but he's back in time. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it. Trout on the move. Fouls away the first offering. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Two on, one out. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here comes the skipper. New pitcher now, Andrew Nardi.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. And it's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Riley. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, second baseman, number 26.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Two on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Now time called at the plate. Another 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, all set to start the 9th in this one. Kyle Stowers now at the plate. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Braves,
pitcher from the pen,
number
Noah
87.
Schultz. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Low outside.
That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Really important at bat coming up now.
0-1.
Changeup. Low middle.
Ground ball, Olsen. He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hernandez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball right side. In there. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit. Stepping in, Jacob Marcy. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey! Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In for a strike. 0-2. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play. Cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. Guessless, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can. Who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, please.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session in, we'll need us some need. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato rounds, I bet you would like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. That school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Moved the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside Cubs, Westside players and the Westside thugs, showing Westside love to the Westside plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallet Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County, everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know a brother. Chop it up, shout it in firm, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. hit my line, pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again, hit my line, pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Betty Ford, Best Trade, Nation Ford, Rouse Fair, Freedom Drive, Chuck C's, Little Rock, Boulevard, Statesville, Sunset, North Trine, South Trine, Grand Street, Sugar Creek, Plaza Road, Double T, Central Lab, Albemarle, Independent, Woodlawn, Outer Wild, Downtown, Monroe, Clan Road, Wilkinson, Mill Road, Oaklawn, Airwood, Glenwood, Brookshire, Every Hood, Georgia, all the way back round North Carolina, Texas, all the way back round South Carolina, Louisiana, all the way back round North Carolina, Tennessee, all the way back round South Carolina, Florida,